Hey folks, since my last video on the American Express Black Card ended up being such a popular video, I thought I'd put together this short video for you today comparing the American Express Black Card to the Visa Black Card so you can kind of see how they compare to each other and what the differences are. So why don't we jump in and get started. Okay, first of all, the American Express Black Card, it's called the Centurion Card. It's issued by American Express, and the Black Card is issued by Barclays Bank in Delaware. The official name. This is important. The Black Card from Visa is officially called the Black Card. They have the trademark on the name. Now, the Centurion Card is unofficially called the Black Card, has been for, well, ever since it was first issued, but its official name is actually the Centurion Card. So that's kind of one thing to keep in mind. As far as history goes, the Amex Black Card first came out in 1999, and Jerry Seinfeld actually got the first card, and that was probably due to the fact that he was at that time one of their longtime spokespeople for American Express. As far as the Visa Black Card goes, it's a relatively newcomer to the high-end credit card area, and issued first in 2008, so it doesn't quite have the same history. As far as annual fee goes, big difference here. Alright, you still have that $5,000 one-time initiation fee with the Amex one, and a $2,500 a year annual fee. With the Visa Black Card, this is more similar to the American Express Platinum Card, which is $450 a year. The Black Card has a $500 a year annual fee. As far as the type of card it is, there's a little bit of a difference here as well. The Centurion Card is a charge card, meaning you don't keep a credit balance on it month after month. You pay off what you spend on it at the end of the month, so there's no interest rate or anything like that because they expect whatever you spend on it that you can afford to pay. Now, this card has been rumored to have no spending limit whatsoever. That's not true. Just because it's been used to purchase things like private jets is kind of where that comes into play, where you can spend millions and millions of dollars on this card and it still passes and goes through. The actual limit on the card varies by person to person, and it's based on your credit and your assets. But it's generally very high. You can spend quite a bit of money on it, no matter who you are, if you have one. The Black Card itself is a credit card. Pretty much standard credit card things apply. You're going to have a certain limit, usually a fairly high one because it's a pretty high-end card, and you can still take your time to pay off balances. As far as exclusivity, alright, the Centurion Card is by invitation only, although if you do call up American Express once you've met their qualifications, and we'll get to those in a little bit, you can call them and ask them to get you approved and see if you qualify for it. But don't expect to see any application in the mail. They may send you an invitation at some point if you qualify. Alright, otherwise the Visa Black Card, it's aimed at the top 1% of the United States. They haven't really clarified what they mean by that, but it's generally meant to be targeted towards the more affluent traveler. As far as qualifications, alright, let's talk about how you get a Centurion Card first. Alright, you need to have an American Express Platinum Card. That's kind of the precursor, that's your stepping stone, and that has a $450 a year annual fee. Then you have to charge $250,000 a year on that card. Now, one easy way to do that is if you have your own small business or business of any kind. It's pretty easy to rack up that kind of charges if you run absolutely everything, including all your advertising and stuff, through the card. Alright, so that's one trick on how to do it. Otherwise, it can be pretty tricky, and you do have to be fairly wealthy to spend that much a year. After that, once you've done that for, say about a year or so, you can call customer service, or you can just wait in the mail and hope that the card eventually comes. As far as Black Card qualifications go, not quite so hard. They're not quite so difficult. You just need excellent credit, and you can apply directly at blackcard.com. All right, you're going to need pretty high level of income. So I would assume, probably say if you're not making at least $75,000 a year, don't bother applying. Probably more like $100,000. But other than that, it's not too difficult to get. As far as perks, you're going to see a big difference here. Alright, with the Centurion, you get travel concierge. You can get a translator on the phone if you're trying to make international travel arrangements. You get a personal shopper, personal concierge, a financial assistant. Okay, lots and lots of perks. It's kind of to help make that $2,500 $2,500 a year fee seem not so bad and absolutely worth it. And many people who have one do say that with all the perks you get with it, plus the little bit of extra cachet from carrying it, is worth the money. As far as the black card, you still get travel concierge. You get 1% cashback rewards. Remember, it's a credit card, and there's no blackouts on travel. So you can see the Centurion card definitely slaps its ass and calls it Sally here. It wins big time. If you want to learn more about these two cards and other exclusive credit cards, there's a few other ones out there that are even tougher to get than these. You can visit us at gotcenturion.com. Hopefully, we'll see you there. I want to thank you for watching today's video, and let me know what you think of it, and hopefully, we'll see you next time.